Linebacker Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! 70 Lions! Tighten up! Go!
They'll begin with a zone read. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football.
Well, that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Jeffrey Massa on the tackle.
Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
At the 60.
Another run here with Hampton. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
And the Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hampton. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
One more time with Hampton. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The PAT up and good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Let's go.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith.
Richard Smith.
He is met and dropped. Couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Smith. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Okay, ready?
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be fouled up and taken down. They got him.
In these these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
At their own 46-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw out of the gun. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Aiden Hutchinson getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here we go. Stop. Practice. Go, Reed. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Ready up.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go. 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Lions first down. On the handoff, Hampton heading right. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 6.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Pat the 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
26-yard line.
Hiking 18. Come 19. Come 19.
He'll drop to throw. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City. In a moment, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hampton. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Quick throw, going to be caught by Worthy. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. He's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction. This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take him down for a loss.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for KC. Davis to return it. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
First and 10. And they're on the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
5-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field, as the officials will sort this one out. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Roll! Let's go!
Hampton trying to work inside. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 7-2.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Big hole. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up first and goal.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Lions. The kicking team on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. Past the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First down, and it's Hampton. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Jeffrey Bossa there to bring him down. They face 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
14 yards.
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Go! 60 Bison. Go!
On the give, here's Hampton. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That is Omar Norman Lott there to bring him down. It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick slant caught by St. Brown. Down the sideline. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It is a big play there for the Lions. 54 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
That is caught, and he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Deputy! Cougar 19, Dragon 60.
Man in motion, heading left.
Ready up.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This caught right side by Worthy.
First down pass.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Chiefs. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
Second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here's second and 9.
19 Lions. 1918.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cut 19. Cut 19.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
40-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's second and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. COVID-19.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
6 yards to go.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 8.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. 12 yards on the pickup. And that's a first down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
At the 27-yard line.
The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Drop ball 80. 60 by 6. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set, go.
They'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another deep.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A run. This is Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Jeffrey Massa on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
41, Chiefs 15.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go!
Now they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Multiple times and all pro, that is Chris Jones. He gets in for an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Safe grab. Touchdown, Lions. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set! Get up! Ready!
They'll start with an option play to the right.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Come on, come on! Set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
On second down, option going left. Room to run at the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play.
And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
That's just too easy, but that is exactly the premise of the zone read play. Defensive end is flat-footed. He's thinking the quarterback's going to keep it himself. Simple give read, and he hits his head on the goalpost.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Break! No! No! Ready? Take off!
They'll go with Hampton.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2.
Ready up!
From the
Second
22
and
now,
8.
here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go! Hot, hot!
They'll go again with Hampton and pick up 3 or maybe 4. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
It's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 24-yard line.
Ready?
A run inside with Smith. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go! Ready?
Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back
and this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, Hampton. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. A gain of 4.
It is second and 6. He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
You know, Mike, we all understand that the NFL is a passing league. But typically, when you're backed up this close to your own goal line, you tend to want to keep it on the ground for this very reason. Not only does the play result in a turnover, but now your defense has to go out there and defend a short field.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 4-yard line.
Give to Smith on the zone read. And he will score again. Rashard Smith, touchdown, Kansas City. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That is his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for at the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, marking down the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now,
24-yard
here's
line.
2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but he's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. 3rd down coming up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Let's go. Go. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs First down. It's a gain of 10.
To the air now on first and 10.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. And the Chiefs have a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Chiefs.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the mark.
Complete to Brashard Smith. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
He'll drop the throw.
6-yard line.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line. But they are in business. First and goal coming up.
City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready? They'll run with Smith. And he's got another one. Brashard Smith. Touchdown, KC. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean,
to the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Lions 48, Chiefs 35.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 45-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Viking 18, go!
That's caught. It's Isaac to Small. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. You're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here we go.
Another run here with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
It's second and 8 at the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he will score. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
For the two-point conversion.
That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
54, Chiefs 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 54 yards.
A pickup on the play of 54 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
On the give, it's Smith. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, KC.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy can catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. There'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
60.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. That is hot. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike. is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
To kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Yeah! And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's taken down at the 33.
From the 33. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Viking 18.
Drive begins with a run by White.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll go again with White. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop it when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On first down, right back to White. And they'll have it across midfield, down the opposing 46-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19.
Another run here with White. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. White. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
It is third and long.
Sack. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll drop to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here is first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
That is hot down the field. It's worthy. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
That's good for a Kansas
And it's
City
hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll lead to a second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
19, Rambo 80. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
That's going to be fun. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
On downs.
Here we go, sack. Cowboy in.
Here's a give up the middle of White, and he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago, a game they really did struggle in. They look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.